Hello YouTube, it's Conspiracy Boy with another car boot haul. We're going to rush through it because it is bloody massive this week. So if we start down here, we had two Transformers t-shirts, a bit pricey at £1 each, but they were both brand new, unused. We're going to get them out the way straight away so that I can actually walk down and show you everything else. So the three teddy bears at the end, they said were free. I said you couldn't take three for free, so we give them 20p. Got a good old Danger Mouse, a new school Care Bear, and a little Flash Gordon. We got a Jurassic Park dino, very much like the one our friend Jeff Solo got the other day, except this one has two hands. It doesn't work, maybe needs a new battery, but he was £2, so I was happy with that. I got this carded Beast Wars Transformer for £1. £1. 1994, guys, that's 15 years old and it was a quid. Unbelievable. Prison Break Season 1, Prison Break Season 2, and they threw in Snoop Dogg Bossing Up for £6, that wasn't bad. 50p for a little Hulk Hogan pencil sharpener, never seen one of those before, I thought that was pretty cool. These were in a box of 20p each stuff, so there's one of these AT-STs, there was a little Chewbacca 2, there was a Darth Maul, this fella here, and Darth Vader as well. So I thought all those for a quid, can't really go wrong. We had this fella for 50p, and a Batman for 50p, and a Lizard Man for 50p, and a DuckTales blokey I think was 10p. But yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool. These were 20p each as well. So we had Superman with some traffic lights, just as you do Superman. And then you had a Spidey as well, and we had a Power Rangers bike, and we also had another one of these. Something else, maybe it was this bike as well, who knows. But yeah, that was a quid for all of those. We had this one for 10p, which is My Pet Alien. We had this little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, 50p each. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was £1. Did that the whole way around the bloody car boot. We had a carded Jar Jar Binks that was £1.50. I thought maybe our friend Paulie Poo Poo might be interested. It was £1 for this nice little Egyptian cup and this solid brass Egyptian statue there. It was 20p for a Pac-Man poncho. I'll be saving that for Glastonbury next year. It was £1 for these four little Scooby-Doo things. They'll be going to my friend Paul's children. They love Scooby-Doo. This creepy little thing was 10p. I thought it might be one of those keeper things. I don't know. I can't seem to open it, but yeah, 20p. Thought it was alright. 10p or something. 10p for a Biker Mice. 10p for a little car. 10p for a little action figure. I think it was 10p for the four of these. A little Buzz Lightyear, two Lego figures and a Micro Machine. It was 50p for these little things. They're just, I don't know, what do you call those? Postcards, there we go. Yeah, it was 50p for a Boglin, and it was 50p for an Orc's helmet and an Orc sword. It was 20p each for these, so we got a couple of these Thundercats blind bags. I really like the, I forget his name now, and Mumra, the two bad guys, really like the bad guys. It was 10p for this, which I thought was Quasi from Octonauts, but it's not, it's from something else. It was £1 for Super Mario Land. I've already got this, so that'll be up for trade. Forget how much this was, but it must have been pretty cheap. It's one of the Transformers, he'll go on the shelf. It was £1 for all the Mario bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they're less than 20p each, we don't mind that. It was 10p each for this. And this cool dragon coming from an egg, I've smashed his head off in transit, but I'll glue that back on and that'll go on my little display. It was 50p for a GameCube controller. Not that I have a GameCube, but I thought maybe car boot collectors would be interested. It was 50p for this crazy looking fella. If anyone can tell me who the crazy looking fella is, I'd be very appreciative. I think it was 50p for the turtle. And I think it was 50p for this little Garfield. I think it was a quid for the gun here, and it cost me 8 quid for all these games. So we got Transformers, the video game, Family Guy, the video game, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, we got Soul Calibur 3, we got Evil Dead Regeneration, we got Judge Dredd, Dredd vs Death, we got Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi, exactly. We got Mega Man, Commando X Mission or something, I don't know. Mortal Kombat Deception, can't remember if I've got that one or not. And Warhammer Fire Warrior, really liked that game, used to have that one. So yeah, they were meant to be £1.50 for 2 or something, I don't know, somehow it worked out, £8 for all of them. What else did we get? We got this tiger, that's going to go with the new Ezekiel Walking Dead figures I got, because they don't come with a little Shiva. This, which I think is a little micro machine from Star Wars, so maybe Paulie Poo Poo want that in his next trade. 2 battle trolls, 50p a piece. I've got both of these, so they're up for trade. If anyone's got any battle trolls they want to trade with me, I'd be well chuffed. Wolfenstein on Xbox 360, £1. All Stars on Xbox 360, again £1. £1.50 for Star Wars X-Force Unleashed 2, £1.50 for Bioshock Infinite, and it was £3 for Halo 3, so it was £7 for all those games altogether. We got a Hulk figure there for our friend Ben F. We also got a Looney Tunes there. We got a fan from an M&M, that's for Odd Pod. A couple more M&Ms there for Odd Pod. This little Burger King Venom toy was 20p. These here are all My Pet Monsters. I don't remember if you remember My Pet Monster, guys, but yeah, I think they came free with cereal. Really seemed to be hard to find. It cost me £1 for the whole bag, so I was chuffed with that. Found this Luke Skywalker with an extending lightsaber that's sort of the same colour as his skin. That was 10p. 10p. I know, it's just ridiculous. All these Moshi Monsters, what do they call them? Paulie? Gooblings? Goblings? I don't know. The bally looking ones. I saw you Army collecting them, and a girl was selling them 10p a piece. I pulled all these ones out, and by the time I was finished, she was charging 50p a piece because they had so much interest. But yeah, we took all of those. The Looney Tunes and the Star Wars, they were all 10p each. I'm really happy to get a nerdling. This guy's missing his arm, Paulie. Sorry about that. Another little Transformer for 10p. I think these were 10p each for Sonic Screwdrivers. I think it was 50p for all of these Trash Pack Bunch things, and another 50p for this blokey from Harry Potter. We got this little bag here. Oh, what's in the mystery bag? What's in the bag, Ollie? Conspiracy boy. Yeah. All these gemstones for £1. And Conspiracy boy likes his gemstones, so we took them for £1. It was 50p each for all of my Skeleton Warriors. This guy's missing his jaw, but he always seems to be. And they had an archer as well, so I took the whole lot for £2. Really chuffed. Needed these two, so real pleased. This toy car was 25p, as was this spaceship, and this spaceship, and this Jedi Starfighter, and this Jedi Starfighter, and this little Batman toy car as well. I think it ended up being sort of £1 for all of these little Simpsons minifigures. I really like the Laughing Bart there, the Krusty. Yeah, I was really pleased with those. 2 of these modern Pokemon. Nah, who cares? Little Orc from Lord of the Rings. And then I spotted this on someone's table. I just couldn't resist it. It just looks absolutely horrific. He said it was 30p, so I said, yeah, brilliant. He also had a box of toy soldiers. In amongst the toy soldiers, he had this Space Jam thing, a little monster in my pocket, a couple of Pokemon, this little Pokemon beanie, a couple more little mini Pokemon. There's a Charmeleon, another Space Jam, monster in my pocket, wrestler in my pocket. This guy, which I don't know what he's from, but he looked pretty cool. This, which looks like a Lord of the Rings Wraith type sort of thing, and a Power Rangers thing. So yeah, he took £1.50 for the whole lot, the figure, all these little bits. So I thought, yeah, that's not too bad. I saw this on someone's stall. They wanted 10p for it. I thought it'd make a good diorama. Then I found all these little bits in a box, and they ended up taking £1 for the whole lot. So there's a little Yoda, a kidney, a load of micro machines, and a little Thunderbirds micro machine thing too. I got a couple of bits of papyrus. They go on my Egyptian display. They were £1 for the both. It was 50p for the little fella there. Then I found a little tub which had this in it. That was all I really wanted. He wanted £2. I talked him down to £1. I think this might be from Trash Bag Bunch. He was really cool. Had all these little micro machines in there too. And it had these weapons. That's obviously Thundercats. This is definitely Turtles. I think this might be Power Rangers, and these are sorted bits of micro machines, playsets, I guess. Most of it was just rubbish, but yeah, £1 for all of that. Happy days. Then we found this fella at the next car boot who did me all of this for £11. He said I should have been there sooner because he had boxes and boxes of this stuff, but someone spent 2 hours going through it all and took 70 quid's worth off him. Everything was at 50p a piece, but he did loads of deals, so I bet that guy is laughing. So there's Gears of War there, you've got a Transformer there, couple of vintage Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We got the ball that comes from McDonald's with the 24 karat gold cards in, but the card's not actually in it. A Street Shark there, a couple more of the talking sort of Pokemon. We got a few Thundercats bits, didn't realise he was missing a leg till I got home. There's the dog though, and another one of those rat fellas. Mighty Max playset there, which I've never seen before, so I'm well chuffed to have this. This is probably my favourite bit in the whole lot though. This like solid metal robot, it says Bandai 1985. Looks really cool, don't know what it's from, but yeah, that's going on the shelf. Got one of these little talking Pikachus. Yep. We've got another little transforming Power Ranger there, the red one. Got one of the metal blue ones that light up. These are the ones I'm looking for because they're the ones that I had when they first came out. We also had this, which is the Battle Cat sort of seat, so chuffed to have another one of those. We got this little Power Rangers that I thought, oh, it's one of those Legacy Morpher thingamajiggies, but it's not. Oh, it's definitely broken now. No, it's not really. But you open it up, it's like a little play set inside, see? But yeah, it still looks like that really rare Legacy thing. A couple of weapons, which I think are both Thundercats, or maybe Masters of the Universe, a snake thing, and this thing here. Ghostbuster, Gargoyle, a little miniature Mumra. We also got another Mighty Max thing, Monster in My Pocket thing, a little Graveler from Burger King there, which I can't figure out what he does. This person, who I don't know who it is, looks like a G.I. Joe, but don't think it is. So yeah, that little lot cost me £11, and then we got a Ghostbusters fire station for £1. £1. And the Ecto, missing the doors, all the stickers, basically everything, but it was 50p, and I thought for £1.50 I couldn't leave those, so they're definitely both up for trade, guys. So overall, today's haul, we got a couple of Ghostbusters, the building and the fire truck for £1.50. For £11 we had all this little lot. That hopefully the guy who sold me all of this is going to get in touch with me, because he said he's got some other stuff that he'd like to sell to me rather than the bloody resellers. We got some Egyptian stuff, some Simpsons stuff, some Skeleton Warriors, there's some Space Jam stuff, some Moshi Monsters, some M&M stuff, a load of Xbox 360 games, a couple of Battle Trolls, a load of PlayStation 2 games, loads of Star Wars stuff, a couple of Game Boy games, some Super Mario Brothers stuff, a load of Scooby-Doo stuff, just one boggling. Carded Star Wars figure, a couple more Egyptian bits and pieces, some assorted sort of Marvel, DC comics sort of hero thing, so that big Jurassic Park dinosaur, a few little odds, and then Star Wars wise, the carded Beast Wars toy for £1, still can't get over that, and the 20p for the 3 teddy bears and a load of DVDs as well. So really guys, I think today went really well. Don't know when this video will get uploaded because no internet at the new flat for a couple of weeks yet. When it is, I'll show you a proper look around the toy room. That's my boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes full of toys. They're all organised, hence why the stickers are there. I wish this was all of it, but it's not. It's not even close. There's like a cupboard full of stuff as well. And then there's all the shelving units in the corner here. As you can see, everything's still a big mess, but it gives you a sneaky idea of how things are going. Anyway, guys, sorry to rush through this, but so much stuff to show you. Conspiracy Boy, back in the day toys, signing out. Ta-ra!